Well, hello. This is Mary Bush from Stampin' in the Sand, and welcome to my first full YouTube live here on my YouTube channel. I'm going to see if I can zoom in. I guess I can't zoom in after the fact. It's not up. There it goes. It is letting me zoom in after the fact. That's cool. So welcome to my first live here on YouTube. I'm just adjusting my camera a little bit, and hopefully some folks will start to join us and we can get some paper pumpkin fun in. So I just came from my Facebook channel, and I will post the link to my Facebook page when I am done with this live presentation. I'm still learning about this YouTube live thing. This is obviously my first video, and I'm just trying to learn more about starting the live stream and writing the posts and the links and the et cetera, et cetera. So I just came from my Facebook page where I host a Live at 5 card class. It starts at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we created a set of cards featuring some retiring designer series paper and a retiring stamp set. So the paper is called Petal Garden, and it's a 6x6 stack of paper. And we created a whole bunch of cards during my class using this paper and one stamp set, which was the lovely, I gotta reach for it here, the lovely Inside and Out stamp set. And we coordinated it with Petal Garden. So Petal Garden is a 6x6 stack of absolutely gorgeous papers. It is retiring, so it will no longer be available for purchase after the end of May, if it even lasts that long. And the lovely Inside and Out stamp set. So what we ended up doing is creating a series of cards using some strategic cutting. And we were actually able to create 3 unique cards from one piece of 6x6 designer series paper. So here are some of the samples of cards that we created. And again, I'll post links for this after this live video. So you can see I just keep piling up the cards, and I believe we made we in class, I think we made 6 of these. But I believe all of these cards were created using, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 3.5 sheets of cardstock. So, and that's 6x6 pieces of designer series paper. So that's phenomenal. And actually, I have a giveaway for you. So we're going to play with Paper Pumpkin today. But I do have a gift with purchase for those of you that shop with me. We have the Petal Garden Designer Series paper, and I'm going to send everyone that shops with me and uses the free gift with purchase hostess code seen there, 4 card bases, 4 Whisper White card bases, and the designer series paper pre-cut to complete 4 of the cards using the template that I go over in my video, and a free card tutorial that will be sent out ahead of time via PDF for all people that are qualifying by placing their orders. So just by using the unique hostess code seen right here, you will receive not only the Petal Garden card kit with its unique tutorial, but also the Flying Home 4 card tutorial, which is my latest Stampin' in the Sand card tutorial. And if you happen to follow me on my blog or on my Facebook page, you may already know about this, that every month I come out with a free tutorial. And I send that out to all of my customers that shop with me and use the hostess code when their orders reach $50 or more. But this is just a unique giveaway as I launch my YouTube promotion. Also, another way to earn free tutorials and free products by mail from me is to join my Hostess Club. All that's required is to place a $30 order each month for 6 months using a unique Hostess code. The one for April is listed right here. You can grab a screenshot, or it's posted on my blog, and here on my YouTube channel, I'll post it after this class is done. And that is a 6-month club. At the end of 6 months, it's your Hostess month. You will qualify for $25 in free product of your choice from any current catalog. And if you share your month's Hostess code with your friends and family, you have the opportunity to earn even more product for free. And if you're interested in that, you can contact me either here on YouTube or on my Facebook page or via email through my website. And I can share all of that information with you. So today, for my live here on YouTube, we're going to be playing with the April Paper Pumpkin Kit. This just arrived in my mailbox today. I haven't opened it yet. It's still sealed, so we're going to open it together and see what it contains. If you've already seen some other videos showcasing this, don't spoil it because I haven't seen it yet. I have been so good about not watching other people opening their kits. I have been not looking at posts on Facebook or any of our demonstrator sites. I didn't want to know. I listened in on an unveiling, but I didn't look at the pictures. So this is my April Paper Pumpkin Kit. Paper Pumpkin is a monthly subscription through Stampin' Up. It's available for purchase in my online store. And again, I will have links for subscribing after this video is completed. I'll post it here on the description of the video. And if you're interested in joining Paper Pumpkin after watching this video, there's a special for new subscribers. If you subscribe for the May kit, all right, because April's already gone by, if you subscribe for the May kit in time to receive the May kit, which is by May 10th, and you enter the coupon code, there's an exclusive coupon code, and I'll post it after, and I believe it's SAVE500418, but don't hold me to that because I'm going to post it after. You will receive 50% off your first 2 months Paper Pumpkin kits. So Paper Pumpkins are $20 a month, so you'll get 2 months for $20. It's a phenomenal deal. It's an awesome deal, and it also allows you to purchase past kits and refills as they're available. So there's a whole section of my online store that's exclusive to Paper Pumpkin subscribers where you can purchase past kits and refill kits that are available when they're available and just by being a subscriber. So it's an awesome deal. So let's look at this month's kit. So this month's kit, the name of it should be on the side. It's called You Are My Anchor, which immediately tells us that it's probably a nautical theme. Being from South Carolina coast, I had to have a nautical themed kit. I got a sneak preview as a demonstrator while I was at our on-stage event, but I didn't look too close at the graphics because I wanted it to be a surprise. All I saw was a few of the little stamps and knew right away I had to have it. So I actually bumped my April subscription and got 2 kits because I wanted to make sure I had refills. So with every Paper Pumpkin, you get an exclusive stamp set. So this happens to be a nautical theme. And look at the lighthouse. Isn't that adorbs? I need something to hold it up against. I'll use a Stampin' Pierce mat. Can we see that? Kind of, huh? I need something a little bit different for that. How about a piece of cardstock? Is that better? No, it's upside down. I don't know. So you have your anchor stamp. You have your lighthouse. We have a starfish, a little sailboat, another little anchor, a whittle heart. That is so cute. And then we have, oh, that's a wheel, a boat wheel. And then for our sayings, and you're not going to be able to read these. I know you're not, so I'll just read them to you. You are my anchor. For you, ahoy. Congratulations, you're a lifesaver. Adventure awaits and thanks. Then we have our little birdies and some waves. Oh, this is so adorable. I can't wait to play with this. Ah! Okay, so our color of the month is Island Indigo. So every month there is a little spot, an ink spot that comes with your kit. It's always in Stampin' Up! Colors. So this month we get Island Indigo. And someone just asked the question, do I follow the directions or do I go off-roading? Well, let me tell you, I'm not a directions girl. I have a very tough time, following the rules and following the directions when it comes to crafting. If I'm putting together, say, IKEA furniture, then I try to follow the directions because I don't want my furniture wonky. But when it comes to crafting, I kind of do my own thing, so it can get very interesting. If you tuned into my Live at 5 Facebook class, boy, did I go off-roading. That was different. All right, so Paper Pumpkin. This is saying it contains the supplies for 20 cards with envelopes and 4 boxes. We get to make boxes. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, we get boxes. That's awesome. I love making boxes. All right, so let's cut this bad boy open. Let's see what we got in here. All right. So again, if you've already seen this unveiled somewhere, please don't ruin it for me. Because I tried very hard not to watch. I may have listened to a couple of things, but I didn't watch, so I don't know all of it. So it looks like we got some itty bitty dimensionals. Oh, that's so cute. Hi, Kathy from Ohio. So look at these little dimensionals. They're so adorable. And we get some twine. Oh, this is like unlike any twine that we sell. That is so cool. And I should be going from the bottom up because at the bottom are the directions. And it also tells us in black and white how to put the cards together as they intend. But it also tells you what should be in your kit. So the first thing you should always do is check your inventory, as we called it in retailing, and make sure you get everything that should be included in your kit because, you know, sometimes things happen and Stampin' Up! Always makes good on it. So if you're ever missing anything, they will be sure to send it right out to you. So always just check your contents list. So you have your You Are My Anchor photopolymer stamp set. And again, these are exclusive to Paper Pumpkin, so you can't buy these outside of Paper Pumpkin. That's why you want to be a subscriber for these exclusive stamp sets. Then you have the Island Indigo spot. We already discovered that. Then there's 20 card bases, 20 printed envelopes, 6 die-cut element sheets. Whoa. 4 box bases, 4 box lids, so that's cool. 7 yards of rope twine, they're calling it. That's awesome. 100 adhesive dots and 100 mini dimensionals. I'm not going to count the dimensionals. I'm going to assume there's 100 on there. All right, so we have, this looks like our card bases. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of that kind. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the stripe. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the anchor print. Ooh, look at these. These are gold embossed. That is so cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Waves with little hearts. Oh my gosh, look, it's so cute. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm assuming 4 times 5 is 20. I went from one class to another. I am not going to say that math is going to be strong with me today. Okay, envelopes. Oop, that's a box top. Envelopes. Oh my gosh, look at how cute, people. Isn't this adorable? yes, Karen, I don't know why you couldn't randomly assign envelopes. They're all color coordinated. And you know what I would do too is I would open some of these envelopes up and you substitute our Whisper White envelopes and cut these up and use them on cards. Or on scrapbook pages for little memorabilia. Wouldn't that be cute? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. There's 2 more of those. What the heck? What kind of math is this? They're confusing me. 20, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So you don't get the same quantity in each envelope. But that's okay. They just had to make me think. They had me going with the 7s because 7s don't go evenly into 20. Even I can tell you that. Okay, so boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4 bases for the envelopes. And tops are 4. So those are cute. Then these must be our die cuts. So you have your lifesavers, life preservers, I call them lifesavers. You have your life preservers, and you have your anchors in 2 different colors, and then you have your lighthouse. And let's see, does it say on here? Coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors are Calypso Coral, which is pretty funny because I happen to have a whole bunch of Calypso Coral on my table because Calypso Coral is also included in this designer series paper I was just playing with. So I've got scraps here on my table. Calypso Coral, Island Indigo, and Pool Party, which is also interesting because this designer series paper also contains Pool Party. Isn't that cool? I didn't even plan that. All right, so that's it. I've inventoried it. I've checked it out. Let's see. Missed some die cuts though. So it looks like we have some circles with an embossed gold rope motif. We have some banners. We have some rectangles with a gold inlay stitching. And we also have some hearts and some circles. And I'm hearing from somebody that their video was going in and out and they didn't have any sound. I don't know what's happening on my end. If anything, try plugging you in. So I don't know, try going out and coming back in. And if that doesn't work, if somebody else can give me a shout and let me know if they're having the same problem, because this is my first live here on YouTube. So I don't have the foggiest idea what could be happening. And it just keeps counting. So hopefully it's not something with my internet, because that would be a huge waste of my time standing here. So if any of you that are watching can let me know whether or not you're having video freezing or sound issues, I would really appreciate it. Having no trouble here and see you fine. Thanks, Karen. All right, so I'll just keep going, but if your video freezes or anything, just try refreshing or going out and coming back in, because I was having a terrible time with Facebook earlier. It wasn't allowing me to edit my video, so that was frustrating. Oh, you skipped Paper Pumpkin for April? Oh no! This looks like an amazing kit. Well, if you skipped and didn't cancel your subscription, and any refills or extra kits under the past kit category become available, if you're still a current subscriber, you can still order the April kit if there are any left over, just so you know. So any of you that are interested in joining for May and getting that 50% off deal, if there are any of these kits from April that are left over and they go up for sale as a past kit, or the refills come available, you'll be able to purchase those. Even though you weren't a subscriber in April, you will still be able to order them. But probably what I would do is sign up now, like literally now, like literally today, because they could, if there are extras, they'll probably hit the online store in the next week or so, and you won't want to miss them, because I can tell you, I'm going to be buying more of these because I just love the cardstocks. All right, so let's do some stamping. First thing I'm going to do is switch pads. And I'm going to grab my full Island Indigo ink pad off of my rack, because I like to save my little spots for two reasons. I like to keep them for, well, a few reasons. Product giveaways, my grandkids coming and stamping with me, and just to collect them. So I try not to open them in case I want to give them away. So I'm going to put him aside, but they're exactly the same color. So this Island Indigo that I have in a full-size pad, which is available in my online store, is exactly the same ink as this Island Indigo that's in the spot that came with my kit. You also, through my online store, can purchase the Island Indigo refill that's meant for our classic Stampin' Pads, and you can use them on your spots. So if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, but you don't have all of our full kits, full stamp pads, and you don't really want to get into collecting the full stamp pads, you're happy collecting your little spots that you get with Paper Pumpkin every month, the refills that we sell in our online store for what, $3.50, $3.75, something like that, will re-ink a little spot like this for longer than you'll even be here. I mean, I could pass this ink spot and a bottle of re-inker down to my grandkids, and they'd probably be passing it down to their grandkids. It lasts a crazy amount of time. So I'm just going to use this to save me from opening something I may want to give away later. So there's that. So according to this, we're making some 3x3 note cards, and they're coordinating envelopes, and we're giving them away in a box. So the directions are here, showing you the step-by-step directions, and then you have the pictures. So I never follow the directions this way. I just can't. It's just not in my brain. So I'm just gonna follow the photos and do the best I can. Okay? So let's just start stamping. How's that? And it also looks like they've made a combination of die cut and stamped images. So that's kind of cool too. Now with Paper Pumpkin, if you haven't noticed, you always get the complete material, all of the materials to complete the kit. So they give you your little ink spot. Oh, they give you your ink spot. They give you all of your card bases. They give you all of your die cuts. They give you all of your cardstock for your layers. They give you your dimensionals if you need them. They give you glue dots, so you have your adhesive. They have the stamp set. The only thing that you need occasionally to complete a Paper Pumpkin kit as it is delivered to your door is snips or some kind of scissors to cut any twines or ribbons that they send you. Sometimes they send you pre-cut twines, and sometimes they don't. But everybody has a pair of household scissors. Even I do. I have some old Fiskars that I bought for quilting that my husband left on top of a toaster oven that he then proceeded to use and melted the handles of my scissors. So they became everyday household scissors and were no longer good for cutting fabric because the way they melted, they cut my hands. So thank you very much, hubby. So the most you'll ever need is some snips. So now we have all of these card bases and all of these embellishments, and we're going to create some cards. And I think I'm going to start with this one. And I'm not going to follow the directions because you've seen the picture, right? Do you need me to follow the directions, folks? Do you need me to make these exact cards? Or is it okay if I go off-roading and go rogue? Because you see the picture, it's right there. So I'm thinking I'd rather go rogue. Is that all right with you guys? Because I'm horrible at just following directions. So I'm going to go a little bit rogue. What the heck? So I like this little sunshine guy. And I like the way that they popped up this lighthouse so that it is shining. But another idea for you folks that have the kit or have the stamp set that I would love to do, but it would just require additional materials and fussy cutting, is I could totally see stamping this in the Island Indigo and fussy cutting it out and putting it on the paper. But I'm really trying to stick with the materials that we received in our kit. So I hate to have to bring in additional materials. So we're just going to use the die cut. So I'm going to use the die cut. And I'm going to pop him up using the little mini dimensionals that they gave me. Oh, and they're so adorable. And if you like the size of these dimensionals, these are available in my online store, the little minis. And I love them because they are so perfect for little snips, you know, the like little fussy cut pieces or little die cut pieces. The only thing I can say is sometimes the paper pumpkin die cuts are thicker. All right, so I'm going to put this down. I love the way they did that. I wish there was a stamp that made that sun. I mean, we had one, but it was big. You know, a nice little one. That would be cute. So now I have that. They showed the birds flying inside the sun and over the gold a little bit, but I don't think I want to do that. And I need a different block. Hold your thoughts there. Just when you think you're prepared. All right, so as a new subscriber to Paper Pumpkin, you will receive a block, a stamp block, in your first kit. Now, we also sell these more ergonomic stamp blocks in our online stores, and they are really nice. They have nice grooves and they're nice and smooth. But the block that you receive in your first kit, that will be fine too. You'll be able to do all of your paper pumpkins using the block that you get in your first kit for free. So we have that, and now they showed a banner saying, if you can see here, they have a banner that says Adventure Awaits going over the front. I don't know about you. I think it kind of somewhat detracts from that lighthouse. I don't think I want to do it. I think I kind of like it just like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does it need a banner going across the front of it? Because what they're suggesting is that you take this banner and you pop it up against the front, but I kind of like it without it. Maybe I'll put it at the bottom. So we have our greetings. We have the "You are my anchor, for you, ahoy, congratulations, you're a lifesaver, adventure awaits, and thanks." I think I'm going to use... What am I going to use? I think I'll use Adventure Awaits, because I have a little bit of an idea for these. And I think this is going to fit on the same block. So maybe we can get away with using just this itty bitty block. What do you think? And what are the chances I'm gonna lose this itty bitty little bird stamp? All right, so I have my Adventure Awaits, and I'm gonna ink it up with my ink pad. I got ink on there. Okay. I just stamped it off on the paper a little bit because I wasn't sure if I had too much ink, but it actually looks good. And this has a nice little gold inlaid edge to it. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. So I'm gonna see if I can stamp this without getting my head in the camera. But I also don't have my glasses on. Can you see that? I gotta put my glasses on. Except I can't find them. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Ugh. So I need glasses for distance, but I can no longer see close up with the glasses on. And I had a prescription for bifocals, my first pair, and I went to get them made and they were all wonky and I couldn't see out of them because the prescription I had called for prisms or something in the lenses, and apparently I didn't need the prisms and it distorted everything so bad I couldn't see, so I had to get a new prescription. And I don't have the new glasses yet. All right, so the only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this down at the bottom, but I don't wanna put it on dimensionals because it's on the inside of the card. So instead, I'm going to use some of these glue dots. I was gonna bring in some Fast Fuse or other adhesive, but let's try to stick to the kit, to using what comes in the kit. So we're gonna use these little glue dots because I'm quite sure that they gave us plenty. I am positive that they gave us enough to use in the kit. And then I'm just gonna kind of scrunch the middle a little so it pops up. Oh, Colleen, your kit came today? Oh, so fun. I hope I'm not spoiling it for you. So now I have my Adventure Awaits. And I'm gonna put that down at the bottom. And I've made just a little bit of a swell in it. And look at that, I got ink on it. I had ink on my fingers. But you know what? That's okay, because you know how you can get rid of that? You just take an aqua painter or a paintbrush or a Q-tip, and you get a little moisture on it, right? And because it's water soluble, you can pretty much rub most of it off of there. And nobody's even gonna notice. I'm just gonna have to be careful because I had it on my fingers. But most of it's gone now. Nobody's gonna know. It's just you and me. And now I'm gonna use my same block. And I'm gonna get my little birdies back on. And I'm gonna ink it up. And I'm gonna fly some little birdies across my card. And now I have my first card that I went off-roading. So here's my lighthouse, and it's sending out its beautiful light and my little birds. And then you open it up and it says Adventure Awaits, and it has some birds, and I have room for my message. And then I can pair it, I think I'll pair it with one of these cards. All right, and I can tuck it inside the little envelope. And then, if I'm gonna give it away as a gift, or with a gift, I should say, I'm gonna give it away with a gift. I can tie some twine around the front because I'm absolutely positive that Stampin' Up! Gave us plenty of twine. I'm sure there's more twine in this kit than we're gonna need. Tie it with a little bow. pull that and that. All right. All right. Got my scissors. And there's that. So what I want to know is, since I have some folks tuned in here, and this is my very first YouTube live, and I haven't done a paper pumpkin reveal. Well, I did one last month, and I off-roaded on that one too. So if you're watching a paper pumpkin reveal, do you like seeing off-roading, or do you want to see the kit created exactly as it's intended? Because I asked a similar question during my Facebook Live a little while ago. And I wanted to know if they liked off-roading, or if they wanted me to show them a card and say, this is what we're going to create, and that's what we did. Or do you like a mix where sometimes you're off-roading and sometimes you're following exactly? I'm just curious, because you definitely want to give your viewers what they're looking for. All right, so I'm coming up with an idea here, so bear with me. So I've got one of these little hanging tags, and I'm gonna have to redo my ribbon. So I've got my little For You. And I'm gonna put that on the tag. And I was going to use the little anchor, but I think I'll stick to the birdies. And put my birdies on here. I'm not sure if I missed any comments. I don't know if anyone even had an opinion in regards to my question. Okay, so there's my little birdies on my tag. Do you think I'm going to be able to tie this bow again? I bet not. I bet not. I don't think I gave myself enough length to retie it again perfectly, but we'll try. We shall try. That's all you can do. All you can do is try. There's nothing worse than having to watch my own hands fiddle with a bow. But you get the idea, right? I didn't exactly get it even, but you get the idea, right? Gosh, I don't want to have to redo this bow. I'm giving it one more attempt before you're going to get the idea, and we're going to move on. Well, that's not too bad. All right. So now if I want to tuck this in a gift or in that gift box, we have our completed card. So I have a little ribbon slide with my tag. And then all the recipient has to do is open up the envelope, remove their card. I'll have my little note, and I think that came out cute. Now, whether or not I needed these tags for a bunch more, for some cards, I bet I did. But I think it looks cute on the envelope. And actually, they're meant for the boxes, but it shows... So on the picture, it shows 4 of these little circles on the boxes tied on a piece of twine. I didn't even look at that, haha. So they give you a lot of circles. So there's 4, 8, 12, 6, there's a ton, there's like 16. So it's okay that I used it on an envelope. So there's one card. Hope you guys are okay with this so far. So there's one of our sample cards. So the next one, we use this card, and actually this is double-sided. So if you wanted to make 3x3 cards using just our Whisper White cardstock or thick Whisper White cardstock, You could actually cut this in half, make a 3x3 card base with Whisper White or thick Whisper White cardstock, and then just glue this piece, cut this in half, glue this on the front, and then glue this on the front of another one, and you'd have 2 card fronts off of 1 card instead of having a decorated back. So there's another idea for you if you have the supplies. So on this one, they're suggesting you do the You Are My Anchor with some hearts and the dangling anchor. So that's kind of cute. I don't know. That's kind of cute though. But let's see what else we have here. So we have this. We have lots of anchors here. There's 3 of each color. And they're showing us using, there's got to be another sheet. Nope, there's not another sheet. Oh, wait a minute, there's 6 of each color. Yeah, Mary can count. Not. All right. So we'll do this one kind of similar to what they suggest because it's actually kind of cute. So you pull out your little anchor, pop out the middle. It's supposed to go on the front like that. And then we're taking some of this twine and just tying a little knot around that. So let's see, probably gonna need a little bit more than that because my knot tying skills have something to be desired. So this paper pumpkin kit looks pretty fun. I think I'm going to be having a lot of fun with this kit. I mean, I've already gone off-roading on one of my cards, so now I need my dimensionals. Well, I just had them. All right. Oops, I dropped it. This is going to be so, I can't wait until the alternates start rolling out. So if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and you have a Facebook page, make sure to subscribe to the Paper Pumpkin Fan Club Facebook group because the ideas that roll out of there are just mind-blowing. Just be prepared to want all the refills and all the past kits though. All right, so they had him going at an angle. And let's see, You Are My Anchor. That's still on here. You Are My Anchor. Here's You Are My Anchor. I have a bigger block here, but it's got a label stuck on it from when I was out of town at the demonstrator convention, so excuse my messed up block. They don't come with a sticker on them. I gotta get Goo Gone and get that off of there. All right, so You Are My Anchor goes there. And then they took one of the little gold hearts. Oh my, these are little teeny tiny hearts. Look at the size of that. Oh my gosh. That's adorable. So we're gonna use a glue dot because I'm not sure that I can get a dimensional on the back of that thing. He is teeny tiny. Can't even see him down on the paper. And then try to get the backing off of this glue dot. I need a piercing tool. I didn't have it ready. All right. So, got away from me. Oh, all right, so that's cute. That's the little card for that one. That one I didn't go off-roading. That's as they suggested. And then we have it coordinated with one of these envelopes. And they weren't suggesting you decorate that. So that's what that would look like if you just followed the directions. Next, for the card sample, we have this one, which has this beautiful anchor motif, and it's on both sides. So again, you could cut this in half, or you could use it on a full-size card as designer series paper. You'll be looking for that in future videos. Just for today, I'm really trying to stick to the 4 note cards and the 4 note cards and the box. All right, so they are saying that on this one, you use the You're a Lifesaver, but I think I'm gonna do an anchor because it fits in with all these little anchor guys. So I think I'm gonna do an anchor. But I said that already. So there's my anchor. I also think I wanna use one of these. So let's pop this up using our dimensionals. So we got, whoops, sorry, didn't mean to hit the camera. Okay. We're going to use this circle in the middle. And then we'll use some blue dots on the back of the anchor. And I really do need to get some, get my paper piercing tool out for this because I'm having a tough time getting those little labels off. And I like the way they did the knot on the other card. So I think I'll do another knot. I thought that just added a nice texture to the card. And since we're not mailing these little 3x3s, I don't think it matters if they're lumpy and bumpy. And I didn't cut myself enough twine, so let that be a lesson. Make sure you cut enough twine to get your fingers around it. Oh, that landed on my ink pad. Did you see that? All right, so now we have to take the stickum off. Oh my gosh. It would help if I had fingernails, but I don't. I always lose them. Okay, so I'm going to put that in the middle, going upright. And then where are my sentiments? What haven't I used? Let's see. How about, I'll just make this a, I don't know, what do you want to do? I think I'll just do, I'll do congratulations. We haven't used it yet. I need a banner. Got my congratulations. Gonna take my birdies off. Okay. Congratulations. All right, I need to stamp again. And I'm standing and I have a regular desk height. I don't have a, my table isn't one of those counter heights. All right. Boy, I'm not doing too bad with that placement, am I? All right, so again, I just want to give it a little bit of a bend in the middle. And then I'm just going to use, I'm going to try to keep it, this one a little bit flatter. So I'll use some more of these glue dots. All right, note to self. Stop breaking your nails and grow them out so that you have something to pick these off with, or have your paper piercing tool handy. And then that's kind of cute. It's just a little crooked. Let's see. Oh, these pop right off. Look at that. So my sentiment was a little crooked. So I just straightened it out. So that's cute. What do you think of that one? I think that came out wicked cute. All right. So we have more envelopes. So that's congratulations. And what else is in that stamp set? Anything else I can put inside? Let's see. Congratulations. The little anchor. What do you think? Should we do a little anchor on the inside of the card? Probably, right? It would dress it up cute. And I have it out on the table already. So we'll do, oh, I have an idea too. All right, so we've inked up our little anchor. And we'll put it on the inside of the card, right? And then how about if we stamp it on the envelope down there? And we'll put him in this envelope there. And then why don't we do another one of those envelope slides, because I think those came out really cute. I kind of like that. What do you think? So we'll do an anchor. I want to make sure he's inked up good. Put an anchor there. And then let's go this way this time. Because you know they gave us enough twine to do all of the projects and have extra. So we may as well use it, right? If I can tie it. It's all tangled up. Oh my gosh. All right. So while I'm holding that down, I want to put this one in the bow. Oh, look at that. I was able to actually get it through the hole. Isn't that something? Okay. Tie that on. All right, I'm just going to cut this off there and then I can work with it a little bit better. Oh, so cute. Isn't that adorbs? So cute. All right, so we got one more. So we have two that have the little slides on them and one that's by itself. And then we have one more in the Calypso Coral. So I'm going to do that. And then thinking that. I'm going to do that. So let's see. I'm just going to cheat. I have some fast fuse here from earlier, from my class. I'm just going to cheat because it's faster than picking at those dots. All right, so I'm gonna put that there. And then I'm gonna do an anchor. So on this one, they're calling for the lighthouse going up and down stamped on that piece of paper. But I think on this one, I'm gonna use the life preserver. All right, so we need some dimensionals. So what are you guys thinking about this kit so far? Do you like it? Do you already have it? And this is just, you're just tuning in for some additional ideas? Do you think you're interested in the refills if they become available? If you're not a subscriber already, do you think you're interested in subscribing? Do you think these kits look like they're pretty fun to have in your mailbox every month? I know I can't wait until my paper pumpkin comes. Unfortunately, I get a lot later than other people. I'm trying to pick off a backing that's not there, people. I think it's this one I hadn't picked off yet. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you. Nope. That one's just not sticky. I don't know what happened to that one. I knew I didn't pick off all the backings. I must have damaged that one removing it from the sheet. All right, so here's our little life preserver. And then we're going to use You're a Lifesaver because we haven't used that yet. We're going to grab a banner, one of our little die cut banners. All right. This label's throwing me off. Ink up You're a Lifesaver. Put my glasses back on. Stamp that down. And then I need glue dots. And you're probably yelling, just get your paper piercer or some snips. If you saw the condition of my room, you would know that finding some snips or a paper piercing tool at this very moment is harder than you'd think. Because I'm still moving into my new room. It's a giant mess. I can't find anything. My pre-order is still sitting in a box over on the corner. I should be getting it unpacked and put away, but I just haven't had a chance. All right, so here's my You're a Lifesaver. And then I think I'm gonna pop that up too and hope it goes in the envelope. Wouldn't it be funny if triple dimensionals didn't fit in the envelope? Wouldn't that be a hoot? All right. So now we have this card. And what else do we have for stumps? What else do we have? You're a Lifesaver. The anchor, we have a little wheel. So I'm gonna do thanks. Pull this little lighthouse guy off. So I'm going to do my thanks. And then, what do you think? About a little sailboat, maybe? We haven't used that one yet. Let's give him some ink. Oh, you know what? And I need some water. All right, so there's my little sailboat. And also included in here is some water. So let's do some wave action. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, it's adorable. Isn't that cute? Now, they did show you in the directions and on the front that under the Lifesaver, they wanted some twine looped around. I didn't do that because if you ever saw me trying to do like that, the thread all looped behind a popped up image, it gets ugly. So I wasn't going to spend the time here on a live video to try to do that. But I do recommend at least attempting it. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to lift it up. Yeah, you can see it. See it there? I'm going to try to do that on another card. I just didn't trust myself to be able to do it in front of y'all. I don't think it's going to happen. So here's my little card. The only envelope I haven't used yet is this little guy here. So he's my little Lifesaver, my thank you card. And then for the outside of the card, I'm probably going to stamp something in the Calypso Coral that I have in my stash. But if you don't have it, you know what? I'm not going to do that because it defeats the whole purpose of doing the paper pumpkin kit. I'm going to use this die cut. I forgot I had it. I forgot I had a Calypso Coral. So I'm just going to put the Calypso Coral Lighthouse die cut on my envelope. And then my envelope will fit, my card is going to fit right inside the envelope. I think I just have to gush my banner just a little bit to get him in there. Yep, so he fits, even though he's like double dimensional. And then I have my die cut adhered to the front of the card. And if you wanted to do it even further, we could take the birds. I just have to get this out of the envelope now. I don't want to hurt it. We could take the birdies, because I am trying to stay, for this video, I am trying to stay within the contents of the kit. There's plenty more opportunities to go rogue and off-roading and bring in more supplies. So how about the little birdies? And then we can have them go off the envelope a little bit. So it's like a flock of birdies. I think that's kind of cute. All right, so that completes that card. Now we just have to get them back in the envelope. But just so you know, if you do all, actually that's triple dimensionals. This is on dimensionals, the Lifesaver is on dimensionals, and the Your Lifesaver is glued on top. So that's like triple layers. All right, so here's our cards. So that made 4 cards. And we only have a box left to do. That's cute. And do these have adhesive? These are adhesive, so you can lick and stick. All right, so now we have our box. So we're going to make our box. And it looks like they've already put adhesive on the boxes, so you don't even have to use those glue dots that they gave you. Oh my gosh, I just can't get it off. And if I could tell you where my paper snips were right now, I would totally go get them instead of having you watch me fight to pick this stupid paper off. My husband's always after me for the condition of my nails, but I work in the yard, I work with my dogs. They're brittle, I'm always breaking them, so I work with what I've got. All right, so that just folds in like that. How much more simple can that be? And then your little cards fit inside. except I think I'm going to have to alternate back and forth to get it in there. And these just pop open. So they've already adhered these for us. Isn't that cool? And they just slide right inside. How stinking adorable. It's like a little matchbox. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? All right, well, that's it, folks. That's our paper pumpkin kit. So awesome. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the kit. There's so much more I have to play with here on my table, and I think I have this, I don't know if I have this in truly right. Maybe it goes this way. I had a little trouble getting that open. So just as a replay, here are our little note cards and envelopes, just as a quick review in case someone joins us later. So we have this little guy. I'm going to close this ink pad before I ruin something. And then we have our Calypso Coral. And then we have another Calypso Coral with this little lighthouse and its rays. And if I can get this one out. And then we have this guy who has the anchor. So I think this is a super fun kit. I'm really excited to play some more and make up some more ideas. And I did have the box going the right way. It does go in better one way than another. So I hope you enjoyed my very first YouTube Live. And I appreciate anyone who has checked in with me live and watched my video. Anyone who's catching me on the replay, I welcome you to my YouTube channel. And if you're looking for some more card inspiration, I go live on my Facebook page every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every week I have a new hostess code where I'm giving away free product and free rewards with purchases. And this week, if you use this hostess code, you will receive the Stampin' in the Sand Flying Home Stamp Set 4-card tutorial. And you will also receive 4 card bases and 4 pre-cut pieces of the Petal Garden Designer Series paper that I used on today's Live at 5 card class, where we created a stack of cards using one cutting template. And all of that information is available over on my Facebook page. I'll provide a link for you when I sign out here. And all you have to do is use that hostess code. There's also a hostess club. Just place a $30 order once a month for 6 months using the unique hostess code for club. And you will receive the card tutorials, any free gifts, and much more month to month. On the 6th month, then you are the hostess and you receive $25 guaranteed of free product. If you're interested in my hostess club, you can start now simply by placing a $30 or more order in my online store and using that hostess code. Or you can contact me here on YouTube, on my Facebook page, or on my website, and I'll be happy to get that information to you. My website is www.stampinup.net, and I will post that information for you in the description of this YouTube video as well. So thank you, everyone, for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic evening, and as always, happy stamping. Good night, everybody.